I didn't flinch when she said it. Her birthday table glowed with gold-rimmed plates, crystal stemware, and $1,000 steaks shimmering under the soft pendant lights. A setting designed for celebration, except my place was deliberately bare. No plate, no silverware, just the polished mahogany staring up at me like a silent indictment. My wife leaned back in her chair, her smile sharp enough to cut glass. "We didn't order for you," she said, voice dipped in honeyed venom. "Eat before you come next time." Her friends laughed, quiet, practiced, just loud enough to sting. Her sister, always the boldest, dabbed her lipstick with a napkin and smirked. "Bring snacks next time, brother-in-law." I only nodded. Calm. Controlled. Good to know. The waiter hovered nearby, caught between sympathy and protocol. I lifted one finger. "Actually," I said softly, "I do need something." He stepped closer, pad ready. But I didn't order food. I started the countdown. I met her on a night when the city seemed to hold its breath. She walked in wearing confidence like couture, and I fell hard and fast. The way she laughed, the way she leaned into me as if we'd been conspirators for years, she made me feel chosen. We talked dreams, futures, stability. She said she loved that I was steady, quiet, deliberate. She admired the restraint she would later weaponize against me. If I'd known then what I know now, I would have turned and walked the second she smiled, because it wasn't affection. It was appetite. It started small, phone always face down, sudden, girls' nights, that stretched past dawn, perfume that clung to her skin long after she swore she'd only been asleep. Little lies you swallow because love is a better anesthetic than truth. Then came the morning she forgot to lock her tablet. A message flashed while she showered. "Tell him you're with your sister. Suites booked." My chest didn't cave in. My heart didn't shatter. I just stopped. In that stillness I understood, she was waiting for the explosion, screaming, accusations, chaos. Instead, I closed the tablet, set it exactly where she'd left it, and began. Emotion turned into strategy. Pain became evidence. I mapped her patterns, traced her transactions, recovered the hotel receipts she thought she'd buried in a deleted folder. I screenshotted everything, backed it up twice, then triple-checked the prenup she'd insisted I sign, certain it armored her. She never knew I'd slipped the infidelity clause in myself. She never knew her lawyer was my old college roommate. She never realized she'd marched straight into the trap she thought she'd set for me. I didn't confront her. I didn't rage. I waited. Revenge, real revenge, isn't loud. It's patient. The waiter leaned in again. "What can I get you, sir?" I smiled at my wife, small, polite, lethal. "I'm not eating," I said. "I'm just here to deliver a gift." Her grin flickered. "What are you talking about?" I reached into my jacket and placed a thick, sealed envelope on the table. She recognized the letterhead before her fingers touched it. "What is this?" she whispered. "Your birthday present." Her sister craned forward, still smirking, until the smirk died. My wife opened the envelope. Color drained from her face like someone had pulled the plug on her soul. Inside, the screenshots, the hotel receipts, the highlighted prenup clause, signed divorce papers, the financial freeze notice, and the eviction date from the house she thought was hers. "You planned this?" she choked. I leaned in, voice low. "I warned you," I said. "Good to know." She tried to speak, but the words cracked like cheap crystal. "This can't, this isn't." "Oh, it is. And you made it easy." Her friends suddenly found their plates fascinating. Her sister's mouth hung open, lipstick smearing onto her wineglass. The waiter returned, oblivious to the carnage. "Ma'am, your card was declined." Of course it was. I'd already swept the joint accounts clean, only what was legally mine. "Run it again," she snapped. He did. 3 times. Same result. She looked at me with a desperation she'd never let me see when we were still pretending. "You're going to pay, right?" she whispered. I stood. "Not anymore." I nodded to the waiter. "The birthday girl will cover it," I said. "All of it." Then I walked out, slow, steady, deliberate, while behind me the most beautiful sound filled the restaurant, her voice breaking, her friends abandoning her, her perfect little world collapsing in real time. I didn't cheer. I didn't gloat. I just breathed, deep and free, for the first time in months. Not because I destroyed her. Because I finally escaped.